Hello and welcome back to the Grand Gaels. So we're going to start this episode off with something that was suggested in the comments, which was really quite sensible. This guy over here. This guy is that count. He holds one singular province over here. We can get rid of him. We can get rid of him very easily. Now let me just check something first. Do we have a duchy that we can create over here? Is your part of that duchy? Absolutely not. So, we can't create the duchy, but what we can do is we can say, hey, Denmark, I've got a present for you. It's this guy. He's your new vassal. Cool. Oh, look at that. We now have a spare spot on our council. That guy is no longer our problem. He's now Denmark's problem. This now means that we can stick somebody else in our council, like, say, this guy or this guy. Let's put Ireland in charge, because he has I was going to put this guy for opinion, but Ireland has 25 diplomacy, so he's probably going to get more opinion across the board, thanks to this. As in, not specifically with that one guy, but, you know, with every other vassal, he's going to increase opinion, so that's fantastic. And our council now looks much, much better. So that's a good start. Right. What else do we need to do? Well, we're working on Primogenitor, so let's have a look at this. We are going to finish Primogenitor in about 3 months, so that's kind of our first main objective. Other things that people have asked for are things like, you know, the clearing out of the Iberian Peninsula, all of that sort of stuff. Clear, like basically make it so we have a Catholic Europe, which is kind of fine. We could do that. The other one that people have asked is for restoring the Roman Empire, which I suppose we could do. The problem is, like, there's a lot in here, and we don't have that much time left in game. I mean, we can work on it, but, like, we probably have down to here, like, we have all of these basically locked up. Living Legend, we can just build titles for, or we can get titles for. But then you have all of the Byzantines down to, like, here. You have Croatia as well, and then you have this land down here, which is very difficult to get to, unless you have all of the Byzantine land. So, yeah. Potential, but we need a lot of work for it. What would be ideal, actually, is if we could win a crusade for the land down here and then get a vassal out of that. That could maybe work for us, but, yeah, not right now. Anyway, let's get Primogenitor. Let's sort our succession, and that will solve many, many problems. Now, do we have a child coming here? We do have a child. Fantastic. So we're going to have an heir. For our heir, that'll all be great. He has pretty good diplomacy, so people are going to like him. This is a good situation. Also, wait a second, his other traits make people like him as well, right? Yeah, trusting makes people like him as well. This is good. Now, the only problem is... Oh, I was going to say that hostile scheme resistance would be increased, but fickle actually sorts that problem. And then content makes vassals like him more. This guy is a perfect ruler for taking over from succession. Vassals like him by plus 25. That's incredible. Okay, well, that's just very, very good. He's a solid ruler to take over. What age is he as well? 24. If he was to take over right now, that would be great. Anyway, let's get Primogenitor. Actually, it wouldn't be great because we wouldn't have got Primogenitor yet. That would be a huge problem, actually. There we go. It's a new month. How far are we off? 38 days. All right, we will... wait for 38 days. We've discovered Primogenitor. Right. I'm now going to go immediately for this one because I want to unlock the late medieval fortification buildings. Most importantly on that, I want to unlock this level of castle just to get the final bonuses out of it. It also means that we can then upgrade everything else to its top level as well, which is great. Right. Let's have a look in here. Succession. Succession law. Everybody's happy for me to change it. Primogenitor is great. There's really no negative to it. We could also go with Ultimogenitor, which means that the youngest child inherits, which is a little bit more awkward. The reason why you might go for youngest child inherits is it basically guarantees that you have the longest time between somebody taking over and you dying, right? You have very long reign times. That's the way I'm going to put it. So that's the logic behind that, is that your heir will always be a young child as long as you keep having children, and therefore you're going to have like 50 years as that character. So there are benefits to that. Primogenitor, obviously, You get the benefit that the older child inherits, so therefore you can, the moment you get a child, you can kind of go, right, this is my heir, I'm going to focus on them, I'm going to put all my effort into them. You don't really care what your youngest child is doing. If you have another child, it doesn't really mess things up. So that's the benefit of primogeniture. And then house seniority is kind of the opposite of ultimogeniture. It's the, you get the shortest possible time as your character, which isn't ideal for a lot of things, but it is really good for making sure you don't game over. Like, house seniority is by far the best, I think, for making sure you don't game over, because it's the oldest member of your house inheriting. So as long as you continue to have members of your house, you will never, like, you know, you're never going to lose your title. So that's a very good one if you just want that as your objective. We're going to work primogeniture, though, because it's what we've been working towards, and it's really quite good. Yeah, let's pass the law. I made somebody's opinion of me go down. I guess it just recalculated their opinion when I clicked the button. Maybe? Or does partition make your... Oh, partition makes your direct vassal opinion go up. Oh, didn't even know that. Okay, well, that's fine. I guess it's because you can't hoard your titles under partition. So they like it. Okay. So now, this is our heir. He is heir to everything. So that's great. And it means that if we get any more titles, we don't need to worry about it. It can all go to him. Right. Bulgaria? Excuse me? Where did you appear from? You're defending against a county claim. You just exist now. Okay. Well, okay. I guess you went for independence and the Byzantines said yes? Or you just lost... Or did you just truce with the Byzantines? Oh, it's an Orthodox uprising. Oh, that won? Okay, cool. Well, the Byzantines are weaker. I would be worried, but you know, obviously the Mongol Empire is gone, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll maybe start going to war? I guess the other thing we still need to do is we still need to fix our royal court and get that up to 10 as our baseline, so we'll work on that as well. Yeah, I guess we'll just do more building for just now. How long till the Pope gives us money? You give me money in 3 years' time. Okay. That's fine. We'll get the money in 3 years' time. So I'm going to gain some prestige off of that one. We can build in Lomond, so let's build the next one in Lomond. I might as well just keep upgrading the hunting grounds for just now. That's fine. We are losing a little bit of money right now, which is why I'm a little bit hesitant to go to war. But, you know, I'm happy in general. We're losing some money, I think, because all of our vassals' opinions of us went down, which means that they're paying us slightly less. So across all of our vassals, that does matter, but I think we'll be fine once a couple of these things finish building. Altering the deal. I can make this guy's feudal taxes to me go up and do other things. What's his feudal contract? It's currently high already. Okay. My vassal has a contract with me. It's quite lenient, exempting him from many of the obligations I would typically expect from one of my vassals. If I could get him to consent to increased obligations, it would greatly benefit the realm in the long term. Wait, does he have a... No, he really doesn't have a lenient one. He has increased taxes. That's not lenient. I can persuade him to do it. He will accept them or else I will buy the tax increase, or loyalty is worth more than levies. Loyalty is worth more than levies for us. I'm also going to host a lavish feast to reduce my stress. Nice. What have we got here? I think that's more demanding payments. So, do I want to gain opinion and a hook on King Antonio of Italy, or do I want to get a rivalry with him? I want to gain a hook because I think that he probably has money. He does. I will take my 160. I'll take my 10 from you. I'll take my 50 from you. This is great. It's just like, oh, I'll take another 50. Another 15. Cool. We just made so much money. Incredible. Right. Clear that out. King Rudolph became my friend. Wonderful. He already liked me by quite a lot, but him being my friend is good. It'll pass on to the next character. Every guest gains opinion of me, and I got some prestige. I don't know what popped up there, but I guess we didn't agree to it. We can upgrade this again. Do we want levies or... Oh no, we want the one that gives us more taxes, yeah. We'll get an upgrade on that one. Prague, We could convert Prague to our culture now that it's permanently ours. The benefit would be that the hill fort would start giving us more benefits. Was this the hill fort originally? No, this was hill farms. What does the hill fort give you as a benefit? We might not have a hill fort with our culture. That's our hill fort. Oh, maybe it doesn't get a bonus. I thought it did. Or did we give up hill bonuses? We might have given up hill bonuses. Culture. Oh no, we still have hill dwellers. So, yeah, it's only the hill farms have benefits. We might have also had hill fort benefits at one time, but anyway. We could also maybe get rid of Highland warriors at this point. I don't tend to actually buy them. So, yeah, it might be time to get rid of them. Although it does give you benefits overall, and it makes you more likely to get commanders with those benefits, but we can maybe give that up. How long till we can convert to another culture? We can do it now? Oh, yeah, let's hybrid culture. Let's do it. Who has stuff that we want? Do you have stuff that we want? You have cranes, which unlocks late medieval era economic buildings. That's cool. You're already my culture. Franconian? What do you have? Nothing. Okay. You're my culture. What do you have? You have cranes as well. Okay. Papacy is Castilian. What do you... Oh, you don't have enough acceptance. French? Oh, absolutely not enough acceptance. Danish? We have acceptance. They're not even into the late medieval period. Oh no. Norwegian? Ton of acceptance. They're also not in the right period. Polish? Not enough acceptance. I assume the same with Hungarian. Yep. This one also, we almost have court officials there if we want domain limit. So kind of, if we want to do a culture, we've kind of got the option between cranes and court officials. I like cranes for the building time. England, we know we've got Anglo-Saxon over here, which we should have enough of a hybrid with. Yeah. Oh, you're not into late medieval yet. Okay. So let's be Bravaro, Cisalpine, Dutch, Scots, Gaelic. Yeah. Let's see what we can do here. Let's just float an idea and see what we get. So we lose warlike. That's important. So what does warlike currently give us? Because we are warlike currently, right? No, I don't want to reform it like that. No. Diverge, is that the one that opens this? Oh no, we're currently bureaucratic. Never mind. Only our court is warlike because we inherited our court from the previous culture. Okay, this is fine. So do we want to be bureaucratic or spiritual? So this one gives us development growth, cultural fascination, progress, and lifestyle experience. Spiritual gives us piety, control growth, and faith creation and reformation cost. That's interesting. If we want to change our faith, that would be a place to go. Maybe that's something else to do. Heritage, obviously we're going to keep it as Latin. We're going to stick with Dutch. I guess if we have to choose one of these, I'll probably choose spiritual. Yeah, this seems like the right option, right? Because we don't really need that much development growth anymore. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think we go with that. That seems good. And control growth is good for conquering. We'll discover 4 innovations, so we get bow making. Okay, we get crossbowmen. We get a new feudal contract type. And a little extra tax. And banking. Development growth. So we actually get 15... we actually get 10% development growth back for doing this. That's cool. What color is our culture right now? Let's have a look here. It's kind of yellowy. Let's go with kind of yellowy. It's like kind of this yellow, but a little bit brighter. Let's go with that. Maybe even brighter than that. Yeah, it looks better. Done. Cool. Vassals will convert. Bavaria, Germany, Italy. Yeah, that's actually quite a good collection of vassals converting as well. Like it. Right, let's have a look at the traditions. So, what traditions could we get rid of from our side? I think we could get rid of Highland warriors, potentially. Strong kinship is one that people keep disliking. As in, all of the all of our vassals dislike this one. So we could get rid of this. Yeah, it allows us to unlock an innovation in the late medieval period. Can I look at that as well as having this screen open? That would be great. Okay. So that allows us to get this. Which allows us to get these men at arms. Okay. So I would lose that if we got rid of strong kinship. Okay. What other things do we have in here? Cultural acceptance gain. That's kind of okay as well. The zealous trait is more common. The humble trait is more common. I don't really like that one. I don't like the lowered opinion of different faiths. We have quite a lot of those. I don't feel like we need poetry necessarily. We could maybe take that, but we'll leave it there for just now. Trade port buildings can be constructed one era earlier. This does literally nothing now. Coastal holdings in counties of this culture provide 10% extra taxes. So this is basically 10% extra taxes in coastal ones that have this culture. Which is good, but the top line no longer matters to us. So if we get something else that offers a 10% tax increase, then we can effectively get the same benefit here. Xenophilic, we're going to keep. Mountain homes. The quarries line of buildings have additional bonuses in counties of this culture. Gain prestige when completing buildings in holdings with either mountain or desert mountain terrain. Gives you a ton of building construction cost benefits in mountains. Now the benefits aren't usually that high, but it's good to know that we have that. Hill dwellers we actually would quite like to keep. Let's just choose that for just now. What else do we have? I've now selected 9. That's okay. What is parochialism? City holdings give more taxes, development, and levies. City holdings significantly lowers control gain. I don't believe that we need this one. Yeah, I don't believe we need this one. The pastoral line of buildings have additional benefits. I like that. Republican legacy. Rulers of this culture can appoint up to 4 counts to be overseers of local cities, turning them into republican vassals. This tradition allows the culture to unlock the pike columns innovation in the high medieval period. City holdings give more taxes, levies, development, blah de blah de blah. Okay. Makes our republican vassals dislike us. Okay. Do we already have... Oh, well, I wouldn't actually want to look at us here. I would want to look at Bavaria. And have a look at their... Well, not Bavaria. I'd actually want to look at the other one. The specific one that we're mixing with here. Yeah, so I guess I have to do it like this. I really don't want to press anything that... Oh, there we go. I won't press anything that'll make us leave this screen, basically. So do we already have... I assume they don't already have that. No, about 55 years off. So if we want them, we need to wait. Although they're now a tier behind, so I'm not that worried about them. I don't think we need Republican Legacy. Yeah. Rulers with poor education traits such as indulgent, wastrel, or naive appeaser are distrusted. But it does increase feudal vassal tax contribution by 10%. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Tyranny loss goes down, though. So tyranny stays on longer. But I like... I do like the 10% extra tax across the board. We can... Allows the culture to unlock the adaptive militia innovation. Okay. What does that do? Then, pastoral lands, farmlands, all get bonuses. Okay. Well, I mean, we get all tiny little bonuses all over the place. Yeah, we can actually see what these bonuses are before we get in here as well. So what's this say it unlocks? Oh, it's in late medieval, yeah. It allows us to unlock adaptive militia innovation. Adaptive militia. So you obviously don't have it. Okay. Wait, am I looking at the right one? Late medieval. Late medieval. Adaptive militia. Wait, that says innovation. Is that the right thing? Yeah, these are innovations. Just checking I'm not going crazy. Unless it's named one of these. No, I don't think it is. Okay. Does this come from our culture or from their culture? This might come from our culture. It comes from our culture. Okay. So back to us. What does it do? Can recruit this militia. Okay. Cool. We probably don't need that and that, but I don't know. We'll see. Highland Warriors. That's one that we're giving up currently. We'll stand and fight. Okay, increases your friendly fatal casualties, but gives you better advantage and toughness. But it also increases maintenance. Okay, so it basically means your units will fight until the end. I don't even know if that's good. That might end up being terrible. Okay, I would like to fit... If I was to fit in one, I would like to fit in Highland Warriors. Because also levy size and hills is very nice for us. To do it... I could probably give up that one. Yeah, we could probably give up that one. Let me just check if that's... what that actually gives you. So I actually want to look at the holdings. Now, can I change out of this map mode? Yes. Okay, I was very worried about that there. So I need to find one of these. Is this the right one? No. Wait, is it Sheko? Or is it... cultures? No, it's this one. It's this one right down here. Okay. So let's go back to here, find one of these holdings. Let's see if anyone has this thing. So this one gives you light cavalry maintenance. I think that's it. And then levy sizes and holding taxes of 1%. Okay, does that stack? Get out to the side here. So it goes up to 2%, 3%. At max level, it's 4%. Okay. 4% across multiple could be alright. It's not a huge amount. It's not like this one, which is 10%. I could give up xenophilic, but then we'd lose the different culture opinion. I really like this one, but I don't actually know if we have any land in mountains. Is any of our land in mountains whatsoever? Where would I see that? I would see that here. There we go. Hills, 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 and farmlands. Okay, so we could maybe give up the mountain ones for our own personal stuff, as we don't really care. Although it looks really good, right? And the quarry line of buildings gets different benefits. Like, we don't have quarry buildings. Maybe we go Highland Warriors. We have hills, so let's take a hill bonus. Cool, I like that. Aesthetics, Continental Europe, because that's all we have. We will use both naming conventions, so we're going to have Gaelic, Scottish, and Dutch, plus Cisalpine, which gives us a ton of names. Do we want to be Continental European or Mediterranean? I'll admit, I do like the Mediterranean ones better in terms of a look, but I'm going to stick with Continental Europe here. Do we want to have fancier dress? No, we'll stick with this. And we will use both sets of coat of arms because why not? Cool. Costs us a little bit of prestige, but I think this is worth it. We gain 3 innovations plus cranes immediately, so building construction times there. We got the economic buildings, we get the development growth, we get more tax contribution, and we get damage for our archers. Let's go. Is this what we're going to call it as well? The Bavaro, Alpine, Dutch, Scots, Gaelic. That's quite a lot. That is quite a lot. Also, like, where's our adjective? I do kind of want to change her. Wait, can I change my adjective in here? Is it in aesthetics? I thought we could. Maybe I do it up here. Ah, there we go. Yeah. So, do we want to come up with a new name? I don't know. I'm trying to think if we can think of one that fits everything that we've got in here right now. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling that we could do this, and that really ties it together. Yeah, that really ties it together. Yeah, we might be... How about the Alpine Gaels as our collective noun? And we'll have that be our prefix as well. As much as I like having the double-barreled one, I feel like just going with that at least gives us some difference when we look in events, opposed to it saying the Gaels have a problem with the Gaels, and then you're like, well, okay, I don't really know what you're talking about here. So, yeah, I think this is good. I know we spent a long time choosing, but I think it's worth spending the time choosing now than running into a problem later, because there's no way to fix it. Done. Form hybrid culture. Checking nothing changed as well, because it kind of jumped a little bit there. I'm happy, and we're going to spiritual as well. Nice. Cool. We'll go with that. This guy took my place as cultural head. Oh, now I'm cultural head. I do love how it looks here. I wonder how long you can make that. Also, now we've done that, one, some of our buildings are giving us more money because we've now get all of these levies and taxes, which we previously weren't getting. Just get great, and light cav are cheaper, which actually means I think we're getting an increased taxes right away. Yeah. So that's good. And yes, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to have a look in here. We can actually have a look at our court. So we could decide, hey, I'm going to stick with warlike court, which is fine. But we also have the option for administrative, which is also pretty good for vassal tax contribution and other such. We could also switch to scholarly court, which means you get more inspired characters, you get more courtier and guest opinion. I don't really like this, I'll be honest. None of this I like. So it's still between these two. I mean, I do like the powerful vassal councillor levy base contribution plus 10%. I wonder whether this is better. This might be better for us. Let me just have a look again at our, like, how much are we actually getting in terms of troops from these vassals? So that's 100. I'm going to count just the 10%. 100, 150, 200. 290. Sorry, 240. Actually remembering to count works. Let's say 300 overall. Yeah, so we got 300 from our powerful vassals. So effectively what this is saying is that we get 300 troops from them. For having that. For having this, right here, we get 300 troops. I'd rather just take, you know, administrative, honestly. Give up 300 troops, we get the building cost and time down, which is good because we also got other building time down. Oh no, we didn't take the mountainous stuff, but yeah, it's good because it stacks with our stewardship stuff in terms of that. Promote cultural acceptance, I don't care about. Development growth and realm capital, I don't care about, but level 10 is great. I'm going to swap. Yeah, I think this is fine. We'll be an administrative court. Wonderful, so now all of these are going to go quicker. In Prague, we can use some of our money to build up maybe our pastures, because we've now got better pastures. Although Prague, wait, does it have better pastures? No, because it's still the wrong culture. It could give up a little bit of our money. So we've got 19 months left here. Do I just wait? I probably wait till that's converted and then convert Prague. Yeah. We could also upgrade an amenity looking at our current amount of money. Let's upgrade our lodgings maybe to the max level. Actually, you know what? Let's upgrade our food again. Yeah, I'll spend a lot of money upgrading our food again. It gives us more stress loss, which is immediately useful. Yeah, let's do that. So we now have exotic food. Wonderful. I'm now going to unpause. And hopefully we're not losing money. Oh, right, yes, we need to choose our fascination, because obviously we have new fascinations. I'm going to choose this one. The same one that we're already working on, but we have better progress now. Cool. We're actually making 6.6 now. That's crazy good. Yeah, I'm not going to take 15 gold from you, that's fine. Alright, so we've now finished hunting towers here. We could upgrade this again, or alternatively, we get pastoral lands and we get more levy size and holding taxes. Let's do that one. Right, fantastic. Look how quickly they build now. That's crazy. It's great as well. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to take my 50 gold from you. Wonderful. How long till the Pope gives us more money? You give me more money in 2 years' time. Okay, cool. Stewardship perk available, and a position on our council available. We don't really need centralization, although the development growth in our capital is good, because it stacks with things we already have. I don't need a lot of this, actually, at this point. Avarice is quite nice for the holding taxes, if we thought we were going to get there. Let's take this anyway to get the development growth, but I don't think we need it. That should mean the development growth in our capital is pretty good, right? It's currently 1.5 monthly growth. Let's just compare it to Prague. 0. Okay, that's pretty good compared to 0, percentage-wise. That's 0.3 in that one. Lomond's the same province, so okay, cool. Need a new marshal. New marshal, I guess, is going to be Sicily. Anyone else better than Sicily? Well, I mean, you are. Sicily's intrigue, however, is terrible. Sicily has good stewardship. How's your intrigue? Your intrigue is terrible. How's your intrigue? Your intrigue is okay. You have kind of okay diplomacy. I could swap you. Okay, so let's work this out. I'm going to swap you for Rudolph. Yeah. Where's Rudolph? Yes, I'm going to swap you two. I'm then going to put you in here. I'm going to put... Where is King... whatever. So yeah, you're going to go there. Not a great position, but at least you like me, which is kind of fine. Then we can put Sicily in there, so we have a good person doing this job. Right. So Chancellor's taking a bit of a knock, but that's okay. We're currently making 10.2 a month. Things are going very well. We have a powerful faction against us. Independence faction. Led by England. What a surprise. Wait, when did you get... Did I not take England back? No, I think I was going to, and I never did. Sicily's now on the council. He might back out. I could send him a gift as well. Just see what we can do there. What about you, Denmark? You want just a small gift? Yeah, I'll give you a small gift. Just see if we can convince one of them to leave. I think either of them leaving would actually... Yeah, either of them leaving... Well, that one's not quite. Sicily leaving would definitely make it disappear. But if Denmark left, we could probably force this guy out. In fact, we can force this guy out by giving him to Denmark, so... You know what? I'm gonna do that as well. I'm gonna grant you that vassal. There we go. Increases Denmark's strength slightly, but I think that's okay overall. Yeah, so now Denmark's the deciding vote. They might just leave. They left, which meant that that is just sitting at faction power. Our royal court dropped down slightly to level 8. What does that give us? It lowers courtier and guest opinion of us. We are about to finish these. 9 months till an ultimatum, but we're about to finish some more buildings, which will probably stop that. Our daughter is a brilliant strategist and a holy warrior, and is about to die from some horrible illness. We'll marry her off. What's she just marrying somebody? Okay, sure. That's fine. We'll clear that out. I can get 1 gold from you. I can get 17 gold from you. Don't need to do either of those. Just finished a building, which is pushing this number slightly. We're at 95. This guy's come to my court with some money. Thank you very much. We're now at court grandeur level 9 again. Finishing some more of these buildings. Propose alliance. Who are you? No. Definitely no. Gonna wait till the end of the month. Right, so our troops should have recalculated. Still at 95%. Very annoying. I can upgrade this to give us a few more extra troops. Let's do that for just now. Hey, it went away. That's all that matters. Rudolph, you have made King Macus lose opinion of me. Well, I mean, he is kind of causing me issues anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. He left the faction. Well, I could just go in here and say, well... Actually, I don't have a reason to imprison him. So, you know, I can't go in there and just take his title. Oh well. That's fine. Right. You should be giving me money. No, you give me money in a year's time. It hasn't even been a year yet between asking him for money. Okay, people join my court. That's fine. You promoted the culture. Great. So that should be in his capital. Yeah, so maybe he'll convert to my culture, and that'll be great. Right, so now we go down into Prague, and we say, hey, that really should be my culture. So that's here. That's going to be 7 years, but hey, whatever. We're working on it. How long till it becomes part of our realm? I assume never? Yeah, never currently is how long it takes to become part of our realm. So we'll look at empires. How long till this? 34 years and 59 years till they become part of my realm. Fair enough. Nothing else is close. Right. We finished that in Kilmartin, which has increased our number of troops again. Papacy. What's this? Proposal Alliance. Who are you? Definitely not. You're not even like the top level liege. Why would I even speak to you? Right. Spouse acting on my behalf. My husband spends a significant amount of time traveling the realm with his honor guard. There are many matters he can settle on my behalf. I can gain dread, or I can gain some prestige. Gaining 49 dread would be really nice, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Make sure the people dread me suitably, my dear, as it said. Okay. Why don't you like me? Just in general, you're just angry and disappointed. Okay. You know, just general ruler stuff. Nothing we need to do here. We could recruit a hill specialist, but I don't want to spend the money on it. A hunt can be done in a year's time. How long till I get money from the Pope? I know I keep looking. 31st. Oh, 6 days. Okay. Hey, Pope, where's my money? Okay. How about I send you 165 gold? Where's my money? He sends me 1,300 gold back. It's all coming together. Perfect. Well, I think with that, we're going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.